One thing that was interesting that happened this week was that Disney fired their CEO, Bob Chapek, and rehired Bob Iger. Now, one of the things that me and my whole family loves is going to Disney World and Disneyland. One of the things we also really appreciated about it was their little Magic Band system. What they've done recently is they've implemented this new thing called Genie Plus, which is based on your phone, and you have to do reservations on your phone and a bunch of other configurations through your phone for your visit to Disney World. You still have the ability to open your room if you're staying on the premise with your Magic Band. You still have the ability to make purchases with your Magic Band. But I really want to talk about the technology behind the Magic Band and why Disney seems to be fading it out. One of the things that seems to be very apparent about the Magic Band is that it may not be very secure. Now, when you're making a payment with your Magic Band, you do have to enter a PIN code, a 4-digit PIN code, much like a debit PIN when you're actually utilizing it for a purchase. But when you're talking about accessing a room, maybe even getting inside of the park, because your tickets can also be tied into your Magic Band ID, that's where things get a little interesting. See, the chip on the Magic Band is really a simple chip. It doesn't, to my understanding, it doesn't have any type of cryptography. It's not even that powerful to even do that. So it's just a simple identification chip that is tied in with an RFID transmitter, and voila, you can now have access to talk to another device. The removal or the dismissal of Magic Bands as the standard for how you access Disney parks, that may have been pushed because of some security flaws or some security lapses. And one thing that's really interesting about radio technology, or essentially NFC technology, is that a lot of times it's not very secure. So it leaves you open for vulnerabilities that maybe most people wouldn't think about, but hackers do. So think about it like this. If somebody were to get near you, touch your Magic Band, duplicate your ID, now they have access to everywhere you have access to. They may, in the past, it used to be that your Magic Band was tied to your Fastpasses. Now that that's moved over to the application, it's a little bit more of a things you have type of a technology, and maybe even things you know, because you have to access your code in order to get to your phone and use the application. But back in the day, it was literally just a tap. Now you're in the fast lane, and that's as simple as that. I do think that there's ways in which that band can be improved. Obviously, it's going to cost more money to make something with a more robust chipset, but at the end of the day, I think that it's interesting what they're doing with the park as far as how they're moving into more of a cell phone based system for handling all of your experiences. But, you know, we'll see how things go in the future, especially with Bob Iger coming back. Maybe they'll cut that back and they'll implement something new. We'll see. They say the magic's gone, but I don't know, guys. All right, I'll talk to you later, and you can be a legend. Please make sure you subscribe and check out more of my content. I've got more tech videos coming, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.